So our view in Ogilvy and Made South Africa is that digital is actually something that is meant to be pervasive throughout the organization. It's not a department. We've always said that we don't want to be a digital agency. We want to be an agency that's digital. So what that means for us is it doesn't matter which silo or speciality you operate in. Each of those specialities have got a digital manifestation of some sort. So if you're in retail, you'll want to make sure that you're able to manifest your work on mobile with vouchering apps, for example. And if you are sitting in an above the line campaign, you want to make sure that people are able to interact with your campaign on Facebook or Twitter or any other digital medium. So that's why for us it's quite important not to have created a standalone digital entity, but rather make sure that we are upskilling our whole staff base to understand how important digital is in deploying whatever communication mediums and mechanisms they have. The Ogilvy Digital Marketing Academy is actually something that we've been doing now for 3 years, and it's been done as a national program. So what we're actually doing now is in the third iteration of the program is that we're breaking up that course content into kind of really what we call kind of singles and albums, so that there's smaller courses that people can get into and there's longer courses that you can choose to go into. But there's really a roster of different digital competencies that you can get, and we are allowing our staff to really just put up their hands and register for each of those courses, and it's going to run throughout the whole year. So data is quite a scary thing actually for most people, because we don't actually realize how much data we personally generate and how much data we can use today to leverage our brands. And I think we've shown applications of how you can use data even for mainstream consumers. Most people believe that data and data marketing is only available for kind of the upper echelon of consumers, and that's not true. As long as someone is engaging with you, even if it's with a cell phone, a USSD feature phone, you can engage with them. The Carling Black Label Cup promotion, I think, is a classical example where we generated over 20 million interactions with consumers throughout that particular program. So that gave us numbers, it gave us profiles, and those are individuals that we continue to communicate with as the campaign matures, and we're able to migrate those consumers into many other different campaigns. I think the initial skepticism that our clients have is that data and marketing in that way is actually not something that is relevant for the majority of their market, especially in FMCG marketing. And more, we are engaging with our clients around the importance of always being on. And always being on is, consumers don't just consume your brand when they are actually eating or drinking your product, or when you are communicating with them through your communication mechanisms. They engage with their brand in conversation at 2 o'clock in the morning when your stores are actually closed. They want to engage with you. They want to find out what your opinion is on particular things. And that's also, I think, elevating data, the whole kind of social migration of the majority of people into those platforms is now beginning to get clients around to the idea that actually data is alive every single day, and always being on means that consumers can engage with you at every single point, and usually those are digital applications that they need to use to channel that communication. So that's helping. Social is really helping in the migration of our clients' understanding of the importance of data in their world.